Hello everybody and welcome to Turku. This is the Turku Market Square. Here we sell all kinds of fish, plants and vegetables. As you might know, the Turku is also the capital of culture in Europe in the year 2011. Hello, so what do you do here on the Turku Market Square?
Well, hello, welcome to Turku, the capital of culture in Europe this year. We are fishmongers, we're selling fish here in the market square. My name is Stefan Rehn, and the citizens in Turku call us the Kalapojat, the fish boys at the market square.
How long have you been selling fish here?
Well, we personally have been selling here for 14 years now. And actually this is like the second generation, so in totally we've been here for more than 30 years in the market square.
What kind of fish do you have here?
Well, at this time of the season it's very hard to get fish because the Baltic Sea is frozen. We have like 60 centimeters, more than half a meter of ice, so the variety of fish is limited. And at this time of the year it's mostly sander, or actually it's called pike perch in English, pike, which is quite a big fish, to a certain extent perches, and then there is the Baltic herring. Those are wild fishes which are in season now, and then we also have cultivated farmed fish, most important being the Norwegian salmon, also the domestic rainbow trout, and today they're also farming whitefish, which is a new fish for us here. We have it wild, but as a farm fish, it's new for us.
Is it easy to catch fish these days in the Baltic Sea?
Well, now with 60 centimeters of ice, it's really a hard work because the fishermen are fishing with traditional nets underneath the ice, which means that they have to drill big holes in the ice and then get a line underneath the ice from one hole to another hole in order to pull the nets underneath the ice. And at this time of the year the fish don't move around very much because it's so freezing cold and it's fairly dark, and they're actually waiting for spring and the ice to melt, and then they will start with their mating season.
Has the situation changed for a fisherman these days?
Well, actually, it's a long process. It's been happening for many years. We have many problems in the Baltic Sea, which is an enclosed sea. There's only the strait in between Denmark and Sweden where we get fresh water in. So pollution, of course, is one problem. We have areas in the bottom of the sea which are well, there's very little oxygen, which is also very bad for the fish. Then we have the seals, which have multiplied very much in the Baltic and especially here in the archipelago outside of Turku. So they eat the fish and break all the nets, so they can't fish in the traditional way. And then we have a newcomer, a bird, a big black bird, which is actually fishing also and breaking the nets. So there are actually quite a lot of problems that the fishermen face.
How does the future look like?
Well, of course we're hoping for a brighter future. At least most of the Baltic Sea region countries are putting in efforts to minimize pollution, but farming, of course, is one problem, accounting for more than 40% of the pollution. The industries in Central Europe, the pollution comes with the air and comes into the Baltics. That's one problem. But I have seen in the late years that some of the algae and plants in the sea are coming back again. So I guess to a certain extent there is hope.
Has the pollution changed your work in any way?
Well, in that sense that we're getting less fish, and some fish have not totally disappeared, but they have no market value anymore. Like in the old days when we started with the work here, flounder, this is this flat fish which lives on the sea bottom, was quite common. And then we have burbot. In Finnish it's called made. Burbot is also a delicacy in the winter time, in January and February. In the old days we would get a couple of 100 kilos a week, and now this winter in 2 months' time we've had about 30 fish. So things are changing.
What kind of problems do the Finnish fishermen have these days?
Well, I guess it's part the pollution, but then especially here in the inner archipelago, it's the seals, that they are breaking all the nets. The seals are not small teddy bears, small puppets like people think them being. They are my size, 182 meters long, and they can weigh up to 250, 300 kilo. I'm 110 plus, so they're double my size, and they have these, what do you call the, not paws. Animals have paws, but the seals have their flippers, and the flippers have like 10 centimeter long nails, and of course when they come into the net they will make big holes and destroy the whole net. And plus that they eat a lot. One seal eats about 20 kilos a day. With the population we have, we're talking about 600,000 kilos of fish a year, which is 6 times more than the fishermen fish in the archipelago. It's a fight for food.
Where have you learned French and why?
Well, French I have studied at school. Of course, this interview is in English now, so I've studied English in high school here in Finland, and actually I've been an exchange student in the United States in the late 70s, before you were born. I've lived actually in 7 different countries, and I haven't been a fishmonger all my life. I have a degree or studied at the Åbo Academy University in Turku, which was founded actually in 1640, and I have studied economics and lived in 7 different countries and working in an international environment, and actually speak almost 9 languages. Not fluently, but I get by.
Thank you for the interview.